Hello everyone, welcome back. Some of you have requested me that they are unable to solve problem number 19, C part, which was that for a given potential V uh, between the plates, find E, D, and P in each region and the free and bound charges. All right. So, this was the figure. So, let me show you how to calculate. So, this is problem number 19 on page number 191, and we need to first of all we need to find EDNP for figure A. This is figure A. All right. So we are given that potential difference is V between the plates. It is given to us. So first of all, let us calculate for the air part, the part which has air. All right, between the plates. All right. So from last video we calculated V as we are talking about figure number A. Remember, if you watched that video, you know that V had been calculated this much: QD upon 2A epsilon 1 plus 1 upon epsilon R. Alright, so Q upon A is sigma and sigma upon epsilon is E. We know that. So I have written E here, D by 2, 1 plus 1 upon epsilon R. So taking everything other side, only taking E one side. So E comes out to be 2 epsilon R, 1 plus epsilon R V upon D. So this is how we calculated electric field in the air part. Alright, now we know that for free space D and E relation is like this. Alright, D is equal to epsilon naught E. So simply putting epsilon naught here, we get D. And the reason polarization is zero in the case in this case is there between the plates there is no neutral atoms present. So if there is no neutral atoms present, field will not polarize the neutral atoms and it will not contribute in the polarization. All right, now let us go for the part where we have to calculate E, D, and P for dielectric part. All right, so for dielectric part we are talking here. So in the I hope you know that if we are talking about dielectric, then everything means electric field, potential, and capacitance. They reduce by the factor of 1 by epsilon r. It is also given in chapter number 3 potentials. It is also given in this chapter number 4 in example, I guess. Let me see which yes, example number 6. All right, uh, it is given, you can read it. So electric field comes out to be just reducing electric field by the factor this. So 2 upon 1 plus epsilon r V upon D. Now calculation of dielectric. So dielectric do not reduce. All right. So D is equal to epsilon E. For dielectric, for we know that for dielectric it is epsilon E, because epsilon r do not occur to be 1 here. So that is why D is equal to 2 epsilon r epsilon naught. It came from here. All right, epsilon r into epsilon naught is equal to epsilon. All right, just putting the values. So now taking the values for polarization, as we know that polarization is epsilon naught susceptibility into electric field. So polarization comes out to be epsilon naught susceptibility, and the electric field we just calculated upside. So and susceptibility is epsilon r minus 1. So just putting the values. So we get polarization for this case. Now with the continuity, let us simply calculate the bound charges and free charges too. So bound charges for the figure number A and free charges. So bound charges are those charges which are at the surface of the dielectric. All right. So the polarization here is the bound charges is P dot n cap. N cap is the normal vector. All right. From the top I am talking from. Suppose this is the dielectric and a plate is there above it. All right. This is dielectric, and the normal for the dielectric will be downside. All right. So sigma bound charge becomes 2 epsilon naught, and the value we just put the value of P here and with a negative sign because the direction of normal is downward on the. All right. So now let us calculate free charge. Free charge will be given by the this formula. All right, let me just show you where it is. I hope you, if you read the theory, then you must have read it. On page number 26 in the boundary condition, equation number 26 in the boundary conditions, it is given that free charge is given by this formula, dielectric uh, electric displacement perpendicular above minus perpendicular below. So it will be 0 because charge is only present at the top. All right. So uh, for above we have 2 epsilon r epsilon naught, we just calculated for the dielectric part. So this is how we calculate the bound and free charge for the figure number A. I hope you understood how we just calculated. Simply you just need to put the values which we calculated in that video, and just put it in the formulas. If you know the formulas, then the question is very easy for you. All right, now let us go for part number figure number B. This is the figure number B, and we need to calculate E, D, and P, and the bound charges and free charges for uh, on all surfaces. So this is the figure. I hope you can understand it. This is the dielectric. These are the two plates, and dielectric is in the half region. So for the air part, Q we very well know from our 12th class, or we just read in the book in chapter number, I guess, 3. Q is equal to epsilon naught VA upon 2D. Uh, this area is A by 2 here, because dielectric is in the half region only. Oh, that is why the region that is non-dielectric is A by 2 only. All right. So shifting the terms, we get E as V by D. We very well know that. Or you can start from here also. For air part, we know that E is equal to V by D. I just calculated that you for your better understanding. All right. So electric displacement for free spaces, D is equal to epsilon naught E. Simply putting the values, D comes out to be this, and polarization will be 0 because no neutral atoms in the electric field. So no polarization. That is why P is 0. Now let us calculate for the dielectric part. Let me just focus. Yes. So considering charge only in the dielectric, if the charge we calculated, let me just show you. Yes. So this was the B part we calculated. We will be talking only for this region only. All right, for this region. This will be for the air part, and this is for the dielectric part. So we will be taking charge only in the dielectric, because we are calculating electric field in the dielectric only. That is why Q has been taken as like this. So it comes out to be this much. But we know that in dielectric, electric field reduces by the factor 1 by epsilon r. We just read in the example number 6, page number 190. So electric field comes, let me just focus. Yes, electric field comes out to be V upon D in this case also. All right. Similarly, D will change, because in the case of dielectric, D is epsilon E. It is not epsilon naught, it is epsilon. All right. So putting the value of epsilon r into epsilon naught, we get D also. Now polarization, simply putting the value in formulas, epsilon naught into susceptibility into E. So epsilon naught epsilon r minus 1 V into D. I hope you know that susceptibility is epsilon r minus 1. Now the calculation for bound charges and free charges, it is a bit tricky here. Bound charge is easy because polarization is only in the region of dielectric, so that is why putting the value of polarization and the negative sign, you very well know, due to the normal vector, and it is downward. All right. Now let us calculate free charge for the dielectric. Free charge for the top surface is divided into two parts here, because dielectric is only in the half region, half area. So it is in the two parts. So I have divided the top plate in two parts, one where the dielectric is present, and other where the air only air one with the plate where under which air is present. So free charge for dielectric side will be, for this side will be the form equation from equation number 26 on page number on the page where boundary conditions are given, equation number 26. So simply putting value of D perpendicular above, because D perpendicular below is 0 in this case. All right. So free charge free charge in this case is epsilon r epsilon naught v upon d. Simply putting the value of d from just we calculated the in on the other page here. All right, so now calculating free charge density for the other side, for the air side, which is simply epsilon into epsilon naught into v, because there is no dielectric, so there will be no epsilon r. So epsilon, only epsilon naught will be considered, not epsilon. So I hope you understood how to calculate E, P, D and the bound and free charges on all surface. Just you need to know the formulas, and you put the values in the formulas and have, and you can easily calculate the answer. So that's all for this video. See you next video. And if you face any difficulty the in any part by up to which we have done till now, you can comment in the comment section and I'll help you out. So thank you.